This time, absolutely. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Ooh. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and the left mouse button to shoot. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Fuck, alright. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be a crucial point. Do I have it in here? Is it this one? On night of murder... Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. No. I'm pretty sure the toolkit was still there. My room was clean. Maybe hair missing? That feels like the only thing that was missing, unless the nameplate changes was something else. There's apparently a trash room. Yep. Okay, the only thing I can really think of is the hair. If we can just figure out what that something is. Woo, spinning. Hangman's Gambit. Hair. Come on, give me an R, give me an R. Why is that not? Oh, okay. I was like, I have to do it a few times. Cool.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. It's not that hard at all.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Maybe the only Ranger in the group didn't want to leave red hair behind.
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
No.
That makes sense, does it not?
Not really, because they left her in the bathroom.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Oh, you're so guilty. Show me your wrist. Show me the cufflinks on every shirt you own.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Woo! Woo! The heat. The heat.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
I believe so.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Ooh.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Of course I remember. I remember it like I just played it yesterday. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proved it is... They broke the door. My doorknob had been broken, and the screws holding it in place had all been completely or partially removed.
I got it!
I got it!
evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Thanks, Kyoko. I'll slip you that little quick $20 once this is all done.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Precisely.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
I mean, I like you, Kyoko, but you're being a little bit of a smug. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first. But is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes, please. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your logic and see what actually lies in contradictions. Great. I can't imagine this first one's going to be hard, but... Alright, we'll go to the door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Correct.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Correct.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Correct.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Ah!
And finally,
No!
had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job.
Alright.
We already know the answer.
Yeah. No, there's a different reason.
The incident took place in
Alright, let's...
Sayaka was first.
Then the killer ran and they got into the bathroom.
At that
Where
point,
is he?
The killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Shoot that motherfucker.
No, it's wrong.
It is very wrong, Leon. Besides you being a lying little
The
snake.
reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
I swear every one of these motherfuckers has got like the memory of a fucking goldfish.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
No, you sweet, sweet child.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
Maybe the luck is what's presenting itself right now.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer
Okay.
even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because of the nameplate change.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Well, obviously people around here in this current trial did forget that.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was that the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, What the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room,
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Right, now get that crosshair from between my eyes.
That is a definite possibility.
You just want me dead.
So the killer
Is it because-
would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Is it because I've been giving you that, this kind of voice the whole time? You know, a little bit stuck up.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Fuck. Jesus Christ, you gotta...
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, something the killer would say, right?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
Oh. The fuck kind of attitude is that?
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then... maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it
Negative.
quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Hey, not every lock's unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Fuck off, Fufumi.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
I will tell you why. Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka would let someone in because... we... Was it just the switching rooms? Is that what it goes back to? On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room.
I got it!
I think it was that one.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Alright, let's see what your theory is.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Ooh.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
So what, she being a little two-timer?
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh?
Shit, son.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
That little hussy! Who was she trying to get to meet up, hey? Unless she was trying to meet up with, someone to murder them. Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
That's true.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Oh, I love his brazen voice. He's a very deep voice.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
What does make you say that? That seems like a very forward thing to say there, Celeste.
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh shit. Am I gonna have to load up some truth bullets? Make your argument. Dorm nameplates. They were swapped.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
yeah,
even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it was just the last one. It would seem like it was the last one. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is... it has to be because of what got switched between our rooms. Yeah.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yep.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see.
So
or could it be my room?
Note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto
I'll just shoot
was
this one and see. Yeah? I think I got it right then.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
I love the, look how clean the name is compared to the sprite.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then,
Yep.
if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Why would it be me?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
I don't know. You can see those stress beads. Those a little sweat on your forehead. You can feel the weight coming down on you, Leon. Can ya? There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. The killer, me, Sayaka. Well, I guess Sayaka would have to be the one that's swapped them over.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
She's implicated in this a lot more than I thought she was. That's for sure. She keeps popping up in a lot of things.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Yup.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
I don't know.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. She's starting to maybe seem like a little bit more of a snake in the grass than what was first led on.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Dun dun dun!